All right, we need to be this tied in because this is something that is a very serious topic for content creators. So if you're a content creator, pay attention. If you don't care, don't watch. But it's serious topic time. So I'm sure plenty of you have seen that YouTube has officially put in live redirect as a rating solution for YouTube live streams, and it's bad. It's really bad. It was implemented poorly, and I have 3 points as to why I think this. The first problem that I have with this is they didn't give the feature to everyone. And the reason that this is a problem is that small communities suffer from this, and growth is very difficult when small creators aren't trying to help small creators out. The fact that they made it 1,000 sub mark shows that they are just in it for more advertising revenue. Because when you send somebody onto the same platform, what's the first thing they see in the live stream? They get hit with an ad. And so they might see the ad for the first 30 seconds and then they get thrown into the video. But now that both people have to have 1,000 subs, you get ad revenue. I understand this from a business perspective. And there are some cases where people with that requirement met can send it to smaller streamers. So that's great. But the problem is the smaller streamers can't play with each other in this realm. Like, the thing that I loved about Twitch when I was on it was Pokemon Showdown is a super small community on Twitch. Before Pokemon Challenges and Wolf Glick and all those guys kind of blew it up, Pokemon Showdown was a really small community. And we all streamed relatively at the same time. So when any of us finished a stream, we would dump to the next guy or we would dump to the next person to continue making it so the viewers can enjoy that similar type of content and keep the community alive that night, you know? And that's what I did on Twitch. I mean, there were plenty of Twitch streamers who I don't necessarily have to name right now, but we would just go back and forth with viewers with small little raids, like literally 3 or 4 viewer raids. But those 3 or 4 people could have been brand new people that have never seen our stream before and could have turned into follows. And it's way easier to hit the monetization mark from affiliate standpoint on Twitch to get those things. And a sub is so easy on YouTube. The dirtiest sub boxes in the world are like hundreds of subs deep because nobody touched the sub box anymore. And so people just subscribe to channels all the time and they just get left there, which is another way for me to get notifications on videos, notifications on live streams, recommendations on people's feeds. Like, it's another way for me to get my finger on the pulse of a community that I'm in. Like Brawlhalla now, for every single video I post and every single live stream that goes live, if somebody in the same community who's doing 50 viewers instead of, you know, my 5 on Brawlhalla stream, and I get those guys for a little bit, they all click sub because they might come back to me later. They may not want to stay with me, but I still have that opportunity to gain those viewerships. And again, it's because of monetization that they put it at this threshold, and that just doesn't seem fair to the small communities. Yes, small creators can still get rated, but they have to be rated from a bigger subscriber count channel, and not everybody plays in that ballpark together. And so you're just creating a gated community unless somebody throws you over a loaf of bread or whatever. I don't know, but you get my point. Number 2, which honestly should have been number 1, is the fact that it's way too difficult to do. The fact that I have to find the stream link and then plug it into my edit, like stream button while I'm still live, and it's not a chat command, is absolutely ridiculous. It needs to be a chat command. And I don't know if YouTube just has this thing against integrating chat commands, but chat is a considerably worse experience on YouTube than it is on Twitch, and I think they need to take major steps to like rectify that. And I think they are, and I think those things are in the like plan for the future of YouTube gaming and YouTube live streaming. But it sucks right now, and like not having a live direct function or a raid function as a chat command, and I have to go through YouTube Studio to like manipulate everything, when YouTube Studio is not something I should have to keep up on stream all the time to get analytics, to get whatever. Like, 1, I should have moderators who should be able to put in chat commands to like get rid of anything that I don't need. 2, I should be able to put in any chat commands to start any events that I want to do. I should be able to ban people with a /ban. I should be able to do all sorts of different things with chat commands. And there are some chat commands out there. I'm pretty sure there's like /mod and stuff like that, and /ban and /timeout and stuff like that. But like /raid and all sorts of other things like that need to be integrated into Twitch. And then obviously emotes need to get better and stuff like that. But like chat is just an overall terrible experience, and it would be the 100% fix to this extremely convoluted way of setting up a live redirect. And it's just bad. It takes way too many decisions and button clicks that it's just not as fun and spontaneous as a normal raid would be. All you'd have to do on Twitch is scroll down and be like, okay, there's their username, swipe, and then chat command, and you're done. Like, and you'd even get to watch the stream for a little bit before you decide to make that decision. Like, it almost has to be a predetermined decision on who you're going to raid that day, and hope that they're live, because they have to add you too, which is a whole nother other thing. Sure, you give the feature to everybody, but only these closed gated communities are going to be able to bounce raids back and forth to each other. Like, offline TV is going to be able to bounce raids back to themselves. Other gaming creators that are in a like tight knit group, like the Nanners and the Sarks and the Hutches of the world, are going to be able to like bounce back viewers between each other. But then when you have like a little outsider who's like, I play Among Us too, they're going to be like, okay, have you subbed to me? Have I subbed to you? Have you put me in your recommendeds? Have you done this? Like, there's so many checklists that have to happen for you to be in the conversation of being in a live redirect, that it just lacks spontaneity, and it's just not, it's useless. Like, to do all those things on stream, you lose viewers. And for somebody who's as small as me, I can't afford to lose one viewer. So I have to make it as spontaneous and as fun as and entertaining as possible. And when it's 18 different button clicks, completely useless to me. Also, can we just talk about how shitty you made it for the viewer too? I want a general poll. Who uses autoplay? I hate it personally. I can see how it is useful for some people, so maybe I'm in the minority here, but I hate autoplay, and not having it enabled means I don't get pushed to the next stream via live redirect. And if I have to not only go through all those convoluted button clicks, but also look at my viewers and be like, make sure you have autoplay turned on. It's like 17 different things to do what could be a simple chat command. What is a simple chat command on Twitch? I understand that there are reasons that they did this. They needed advertising revenue. They needed to be able to avoid hate raids. Because let's face it, YouTube is under a magnifying glass at all times. And Twitch gets love for just being Twitch. People in that community are so tight-knit that even though Twitch, left and right, except for recently, like the last couple of months, Twitch has been getting pretty under fire. But for the most part, Twitch gets a lot of praise from a community that is very tight-knit. YouTube is a global player everywhere on this planet, and if they make a mistake, the entire universe knows about it. And so they have to be smart about not doing, hate, and not allowing hate raids, and not allowing themselves not to make money and not be profitable and not be able to pay content creators. And so they have to find ways to monetize our content, and it makes sense. It makes sense. But you could have done it better. Even if I had to select a certain amount of creators that I would be willing to raid in a certain time, and I had those submitted on my YouTube dashboard or whatever, and I could pick from any of those when I want a live redirect. The fact that it's not a chat command, and the fact that it's not a simple done, and like it can, and my viewers can be gone, and I can say goodbye and then click an enter button and then be done. It seems way too difficult for what it actually is, and it's sad. It's not ideal, and I think it was a step forward technically, but it didn't help you much. Like, you didn't gain much from the step forward. It was like a tiny little stutter step. Like, you thought about doing something, but you didn't. And you let everybody know you were thinking about doing something, but you didn't. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Live Redirect. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, I understand that YouTube had to do certain things to protect certain communities, and I respect those decisions. And I hope to see alterations to Live Redirect in the future to make it a simpler process and is open to more communities on the platform. Because honestly, I would love to Live Redirect after every single one of my streams. I would love the ability to just send it to another Brawlhalla streamer, because I've been streaming a lot of Brawlhalla lately, or send it to another creator that I like, so that our communities can join together. But that isn't available to me yet, even though a feature is out that could allow me to do that. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like this video if you liked it, disliked it if you hate my face, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.